Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling, too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Ah, I remember you. Do you need anything? What is this place? This is Bissant, capital city of Elda Menancia. A beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. The most beautiful landmark is Atalina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? Seems pretty bustling here. It sure is. It's what sets the city apart. We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work, though everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all the result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Now then, do you need anything else? Is there anywhere we can rest? Ah, you must be tired after so long on the road. Go up the stairs behind me and you'll find an inn straight to your right. They've always got a barker girl out front, so it shouldn't be hard to miss. The beds are great, so I highly recommend staying there at least once. Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes?
Right.
Yeah, we came from out of town. Why? I apologize for the sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your person by any chance, would you? They come from the tusk of boar-zeugles that you can find outside of town.
Hmm?
You're looking for zeugl tusks? How come? To make weapons out of them?
That can't be.
Oh, nothing like that. You see, those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made from those tusks are quite popular at Otelina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on more of them. What? Is someone worried they're being poisoned? Rena is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone actually trying to poison a noble. Likewise, I've never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it's tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for their assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite things, I wish to ask that you hand me 4 of them. Okay, I'll hand over 4 then.
How's this?
Sure, we can stand to give away that many.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, kind sir. Now I have enough to make more utensils.
Wow.
Oh, you're the one who makes them, huh? Mind if I watch you do that sometime? If you're okay with an audience, that is. Of course. Please feel free to visit me whenever you have a moment to spare. I'd love it if you can maybe also turn some of those tusks into wet...
Hey!
Alpin. Never mind. I think we're going to head out now. Very well. Thank you again for your generosity.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
Yeah, that was the incorrect answer. Where's the thing over here? Oh.
What's this thing?
It's gold. You know, like the money, the currency. Even I know that. Oh, there he is.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. This should definitely keep you guys full.
Hey, guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menancia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Well, yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for all of us. Yeah, see? And it's more than just us anyway. There's also the guardsmen. Nothing's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason the city's so peaceful is because you Renan soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusions, please. You've got a silver tongue, mister. Fine, I'll make this drink my last.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something. I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
I've been given orders to not let anyone through here for the time being. Come back later and it might be open again. Okay. I take it you folks are all travelers? If so, it's so wonderful to have you all here.
I guess.
You really don't bat an eye at us all being together, do you? Even though we have a Renan with us? Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight everywhere on Dana, but here in Vicent, it's a part of everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way?
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly right. Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds, you say? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one another for sport? No, absolutely not. It's nothing terrible like that. The training grounds are what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious Zeugles. But when our current lord, Lord Dohalim, came to power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such an awful spectacle. You're telling me a Renan lord did that? The place was then furnished and it reopened as a proper place to train like it's known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by the Elderman and Sia Guard, but it's open to anyone who wishes to use its facilities. Anyone, even Danans.
Sure.
Of course, the area is far too punishing for me, but if you're looking to hone your skills, I recommend you pay it a visit.
Okay!
I gather you guys came here along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zeugle that flies around the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zeugles alike. Yes, the dragon that killed us. It attacks even Zeugles? Now that's something you don't meet every day. Yeah, this guy is really something. Even the uniforms here have a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about given up on it. We'll see what we can do. In that case, we'll handle it. I'm sure we'll find a way to get rid of it. You really think you have what it takes? I mean, y'all look capable, don't get me wrong, but we've got this, don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who can practically shoot down flying Zeugles with their eyes closed.
Just great.
You mean Shion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'd be great. You'll find it flying above Traslida, I don't know, whatever highway. Normally it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble. Meaning that the only way to attract its attention is if we fight some of the Zeugles first. You've got it. It's a pain in the butt to be sure, but a clever pain in the butt at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
All right!
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting.
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
The gate over there is locked down at the moment. There's no going through it. Not like anyone wants to go through anyway. The realm it leads to is dangerous. Did all those people move here? Dad says that people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. So that way
Let's
is
see what's
closed
going on
off.
around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Oh no, it's the food guy again.
What's wrong?
Hey, are you okay? Wait, you're that foodie we ran into before, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, why hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since we were in Cystlodia. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Again. Well, I'll give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked.
Ah!
Gah, you never learn anything, do you? Just what sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, I think they're pretty good.
How?
I wish I shared your unfounded courage, my boy. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm here in Vicent on important business. Through careful investigation and some sneaking around, I've acquired a top secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Could I ask you all to procure what I need once more?
Huh?
Back up a little. What was that you said about sneaking around? Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Hell yeah, I do. Who doesn't? Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than for beef stew, a first-rate dish that's all about its meat.
Hey!
So you did steal the recipe, is what you're saying. So what if I did? Who cares? Now, what do you say? Will you gather what I need or not? Alpin, I'm pretty sure this guy's breaking the law. Yeah, he only uncovered a recipe from the palace. I don't think that quite makes him out a criminal. Precisely. I simply took what I learned from those snake eyes I saw in Cystlodia and put it to use in the name of fine cuisine. Am I really hearing this? What I need is meat and potatoes, as well as mushrooms and tomatoes. You'll get those for me, won't you?
Right.
We've already got what you're looking for.
Nice work.
In that case, I need you to follow this recipe here and cook me a beef stew right away. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alpin. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Sorry, Law. Says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
5 hours? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grilled it up real quick.
I don't believe this.
If that's how you're going to act, boy, then you can forget about having any.
Great.
All right, looks like it's done now.
Very nice.
Oh ho! Look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Oh, this is absolutely exquisite. Of course. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is a golden age of cooking we live in.
I guess...
That doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes. I'll say, I feel like this reaction is even more dramatic than last time.
Law.
Oh well, why don't you have some next, Law?
Yeah!
Sure, I'll have some.
Whoa!
Holy crap, this meat is so tender. I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of meat and veggies. It gives the whole an unbelievable deep flavor.
Is that...
These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side dish.
Oh, this is bad.
Whoever
Real
came
bad.
up with this meal really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gordino, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes.
Ah!
Yeah, you people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf. Flavor is something you express with your whole body, not your very soul. No, your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved with every fiber of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
Just great.
I get it, I was wrong, no need to get all worked up about it.
Yes!
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisine. Farewell, my culinary comrades.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
The comedy in this game is just gold, and it just always hits it right on the perfect pace. Oh, I love it.